Hello there, it's Anahita Rao back again with the yoga series. So now I'm going to speak about Lakshmi Yoga and how do you see Lakshmi Yoga in a chart. Well, for that we have to look for the ninth lord, ninth being the most auspicious house in a chart. And Lakshmi meaning wealth, and it can be all kinds of wealth, not just money. So we first of all look for the ninth lord. The ninth lord should be in its own house, or it should be exalted. And the other condition is that it must be sitting in either a Kendra house, which is 1, 4, 7, 10, or one of the Trikona houses, which is 1, 5, or 9. The other thing to look out for, thirdly, I would say, is that the ascendant lord itself should be strongly placed as well. Okay, so now the planets that are creating this yoga must also be well placed in your Navamsha chart, which is your D9. The planets creating the yoga must also signify good houses, as we talked about, but they should not also signify bad houses. For example, the 6, 8, 12 houses. So as we know, a lot of planets have double rulership, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, etc. So if you've got, for example, Jupiter, but it also owns the 12th house, like it does for Aries, it becomes the ninth lord, but unfortunately, it owns the 12th house, so that would hamper the results of the yoga. Now, what are the effects generally of this yoga? Now, Lakshmi is, of course, the goddess of wealth, prosperity, fortune, good luck. So the person who has this auspicious Lakshmi yoga could potentially, it could make them rich and wealthy, lucky, fortunate. Blessed. Also, the ninth house signifies things like higher education, spirituality, gurus, so it can bring those things in a person's life as well. It gives the capability of experiencing all kinds of comfortable things in life, including things like property and money and pleasure and name and fame and status and so on. And it also tends to show a person of high integrity and a good reputation as well. Again, you might have a great Lakshmi yoga in your chart, but it may be afflicted by the nodes, and so that can cause its own set of issues, or it could be afflicted by Saturn, and again, it's an affliction, but perhaps the results will get delayed. You may not see the results, but again, if you check the D9 and you see the planet that's giving you the yoga is very well placed in D9, then you can be sure that you will get the results of Lakshmi yoga at some point in your life. So that's all that I have for the Lakshmi yoga. I just wanted to sort of talk about it briefly today. Of course, one has to examine the whole chart to see what's going on and when the yoga will manifest. I hope you found that helpful. Please feel free to subscribe below and check out my website. Thank you, folks.